Hey guys, my name is Lauren Pedrera and I'll be explaining a disorder called ocular albinism. Ocular albinism is a genetic condition that primarily affects the eyes of an individual. This is represented by the term ocular in ocular albinism. Ocular means connected with the eyes or connected with vision. It affects the eyes by reducing the pigmentation or coloring of the iris. The iris is the colored part of the eye, meaning a person with brown eyes has brown irises. The iris controls the size of the pupil, the black dot in the center of your eye, and how much light is let into your eye. This reduction becomes a problem because pigmentation is important for normal vision. The condition also reduces the retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of the eye. The most common type of this condition is known as the X-linked type, or type 1. Type 1 ocular albinism mostly affects males who show symptoms of the disorder. At least 1 in 60,000 males are affected during birth. Vision deficits are usually present and detected during birth. However, it may take a few weeks and additional testing to get the specific diagnosis. Cases are rare and less common in females. Females don't usually experience vision loss or significant eye abnormalities. Females play the role of the carrier of this X-linked disorder. However, they appear to be unaffected. Symptoms of the disorder are characterized by severely impaired sharpness of vision or eyesight, also known as impairment of visual acuity. It's also characterized by problems with combining vision from both eyes to perceive depth, or stereoscopic vision. Another symptom associated with ocular albinism includes rapid and involuntary eye movements called nystagmus. Individuals affected by nystagmus will often turn or bob their head to try to improve their vision clarity. Nystagmus does not go away, but most adults are able to control it. Unlike some other forms of albinism, ocular albinism does not significantly affect the color of the skin and hair. Affected individuals have normal skin and hair pigmentation. Complexion differences are usually minor in this case. Crossed eyes or strabismus is also common. Increased sensitivity to light, called photophobia, is another reported symptom. Many affected individuals also have abnormalities involving the optic nerves, which carry visual information from the eye to the brain. Any vision loss is permanent but does not worsen over time. The disorder is caused by the results of mutations in the GPR143 gene, which provides instructions for making a protein that plays a role in pigmentation of the eyes and skin. The protein helps control the growth of melanosomes, which are cellular structures that produce and store a pigment called melanin, the substance that gives skin, hair, and eyes their color. The mutations alter the size or shape of the GPR143 protein, in turn preventing the protein from reaching melanosomes to control their growth. The melanosomes in the retina can grow abnormally large. In the retina, melanin also plays a role in normal vision. In some cases, the protein reaches melanosomes normally, but the protein's function is disrupted. Type 1 is inherited in an X-linked pattern. It's an X-linked recessive condition. Conditions are considered X-linked if the mutated gene that causes the disorder is located on the X chromosome, one of the two sex chromosomes, X and Y. In males, one altered copy of the GPR143 gene in each cell is sufficient to cause the characteristic features of ocular albinism. Males have one X chromosome and if he inherits an X chromosome that contains the disease gene, he will develop it. Males with the X-linked disorder pass the gene to their daughters, who become carriers. A male cannot pass the X-linked disorder to his sons because males pass their Y chromosome to male offspring. Female carriers of an X-linked disorder have a 25% chance to have a son affected with the disease and a 25% chance of having an unaffected son. Treatment includes glasses or contact lenses to improve vision. And photophobia can be reduced by wearing dark glasses or a hat with a brim. Sometimes underdevelopment of the center vision of the retina does not allow the film of the retina to take an accurate picture in order to transmit an accurate picture to the brain. Other times, the brain may not be able to interpret the impulses correctly and the image is not perfect. So, even when the image is accurately focused with the proper eyeglasses prescription, the film in the retina does not take a good picture and the brain does not receive a good transmission. Something I found interesting about ocular albinism is that albinism altogether is more common in Africa, where tribes have isolated gene pools and their society is kept closer together. Ocular albinism is only one of two types of albinism, the other type involving the pigmentation of the skin as well. I found an awful fact to be that witch doctors hunt albino individuals for their body parts because they're said to bring good luck and wealth. There are cases of victims, especially children, being kidnapped and dismembered and even sold by family members. Body parts can cost as much as 75,000 US dollars. These atrocities receive widespread attention lately because of the types of crimes associated, such as infanticide and decapitations. Because of this, many albinos are forced to live in solitude.